Two things I hear all the time. I don't have time to start any sort of weight loss or fitness routine, or I can't figure out how to just get started. In today's video, I'm going to show you a simple 4-step perfect start, a morning routine that is so doable that you can do this. You can absolutely pull this off, maybe before you even leave the house. And it doesn't include a super fancy meal prep, a prolonged weightlifting or super strenuous session, or even a prolonged meditation session. Not that there's anything wrong with any of that. So first, 1 liter of water, first thing in the morning. We all wake up a little bit dehydrated because of sleeping all night long without drinking anything. Studies have shown that being really well hydrated helps our cognitive performance. There's some studies that show that little kids do better on tests if they've had water first thing in the morning. Water helps our physical functioning, helps our metabolism, and it's a fantastic appetite suppressant. I call it liquid willpower. And there's a lot to be said for just the mental benefits of doing something for your health first thing in the morning. It sort of puts you into this identity of, oh, I'm a fit girl. I drink water first thing in the morning. Positive action breeds more positive action. So don't discount this simple step. If you have trouble starting this or any other habit, the very first thing to ask yourself is, how can I make this stupidly easy? So maybe fill up a water bottle and put it on your bedside table. So first thing in the morning, there it is. Or put it between you and your pot of coffee so that you can't have coffee until you have your water. Step 2, 2,000 steps. Now that may sound like a lot, but maybe you just haven't tried to get 2,000 steps before first thing in the morning. Steps contribute to what's called our NEAT, or our non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is basically whatever movement that we do when we're not intentionally exercising. I call it my piddling around activity. Studies have shown that people who piddle around a lot or fidget burn more calories. This makes sense. They never stop moving around. So getting a little baseline of movement in first thing in the morning, even if you think you don't have time for a full workout, go ahead and go for some steps. I get about 1,500 in the morning just walking the dog, and then the other 500 I get just kind of piddling around the house. Now, if you live in a high-rise apartment or it's really difficult or inconvenient to get downstairs and do 2,000 steps of walking, or maybe the weather's bad, fun fact, walking in place counts too. So turn on the music, turn on the morning news, turn on a podcast, and you can walk in place and get your 2,000 steps. The third thing is a 3-part breakfast. Now, before I give you the details on that, if you're enjoying this content, just hit that subscribe button down below so you can keep getting great things to help you on your weight loss journey. A 3-part breakfast has, well, 3 parts. First is a serving of fruit or vegetables. Second is some protein, preferably about 20 grams of plant-based protein. And third is what I call a booster. These are culinary food items that have some really good evidence for being exceptionally beneficial to humans. Now, one question I do get a lot is, do I have to eat breakfast? No, you don't have to. A lot of people don't eat until noon and they feel great and they have great workouts and their energy is fueled and they're sleeping good at night and they're getting the physical results that they want from their health. But many times what I find when I meet chronic dieters is that they haven't been eating a wholesome breakfast, and later in the day their energy suffers, they have cravings, and they tend to eat in a way that they don't think is going to meet their results, and it's just this big vicious cycle of not eating breakfast, binging in the afternoon, feeling bad, start over tomorrow. So if any of that sounds like you, eat some food. A great way to put together a 3-point breakfast is either a smoothie, an oatmeal bowl or a smoothie bowl, or even a scramble made out of tofu or egg whites, or an egg if you eat eggs. These are great ways to add fruits and, yes, even veggies to your diet. Throw in some easy protein. I like plant-based protein powder in this way. And if it's okay with your healthcare provider, a booster. Now, what is a booster? I consider boosters in breakfast to be either a serving of green tea, about a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, that's the bright yellow spice, or 1 to 2 tablespoons of flax meal. These 3 foods have been shown in some studies to particularly be beneficial to women's health and to breast health. Again, be sure you clear that with your doctor before you start anything new. And the final item on this simple 4-step morning routine is 4 points of gratitude. The evidence for benefits of a gratitude practice is just ridiculous. This one little thing, just putting yourself in a position, even for a few minutes or seconds of feeling gratitude, has been shown to help with mood, depression, anxiety, and quality of life. While really all you need is just to sit there and think for a moment about things that you're grateful for, I do recommend you document it somewhere. A notes app on your phone or a paper journal, where you can just write down 4 things every single day that you're grateful for. Now, these 4 things are not all you need to do for the day, but they're an amazing start and they're a great way to combat all or nothing thinking. All or nothing thinking can be the death of a great weight loss or fitness journey. That's when our brain starts saying, you're not doing the thing, you're not doing all of it, so you might as well quit. I want to give you permission to celebrate the small things, the 1, 2, 3, 4 habits. Even if you don't get them done first thing in the morning, if you finish them by the end of the day, you will be forming a foundation for a great weight loss or fitness plan. For more information about mastering your metabolism over 40, check out my video, Master Your Metabolism Over 40.